at home. Oh, look at the beautiful sunrise.
Oh my gosh,
over
it's
St.
gorgeous.
Pete. It looks fake,
It
but
does.
it's not. It's so real. And we're so glad you're here looking at it with us on this Friday morning. Let's go look at Courtney as she gives us the forecast. Good morning, Courtney.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, beautiful start to the day. I don't know why I decided to start with this because I feel like that completely changed the tone, right? What a 180 that was. All right, 3 days until hurricane season. It's important, though. June 1st, important to start getting ready now, of course, even though we do not have any tropical development expected over the next 7 days. You see this kind of line of red and orange there? That's a front that's to our north. That's going to create some wind shear, which we, of course, like. And we also could have a big plume of Saharan dust come off the African coast here, which would obviously prevent any kind of tropical development. Hurricanes and tropical systems thrive on warm, moisture-rich environments. Dry air really doesn't allow them to develop. So Saharan dust is our friend, and some of that could move into the Caribbean and the Gulf, which is important because we do have a lot of disturbed weather here in the Caribbean. So this is going to kind of suppress any kind of potential development in the Caribbean that, of course, could maybe move into the Gulf. So not expecting any of that all the way through next week, which is good news as we kick off that first week of hurricane season. Satellite and radar will show you a front to our north, and that's what I was just talking about. That's creating some of that wind shear out in the open Atlantic. But what you have to watch for with these fronts are lows that try to develop along them. If they can move out over the open waters of the Atlantic, they could sometimes spin up on the warm Gulf Stream. So we'll be watching that. Of course, anything that develops on the Atlantic side, usually not an issue for us, but just something that we watch for early in the season. Satellite and radar here at home, nice and quiet. Hence that beautiful sunrise that we have. That water is like glass. What a good boating morning out there. Temperatures in the low 70s inland, closer to 80 near the water, 79 in Tampa, 80 in St. Pete, 77 in Sarasota, 74 in Brooksville and in Lakeland, 72 in Sebring, 71 in Wauchula. That Gulf temp, by the way, at 84 degrees. Yeah, definitely warm enough to get in and enjoy. That'll actually probably cool you off with how hot and humid we've been here lately. Let's take you through Futurecast. We'll stay mostly dry through the morning, and then around lunchtime, can't rule out a few isolated showers developing right in the heart of the Tampa area. I know we have a lot of graduations going on for Hillsborough County today, so just something to keep in mind. A few isolated storms around 3, 4 o'clock, and then all the rain continues to push off to the Atlantic coast. Where we'll have the best chance for rain won't be until late tonight. This is after 10 o'clock in eastern Polk County into Highlands County. Some heavy downpours will be possible for you. Now into the weekend, our wind is going to be coming out of the northwest. It's going to pump in some more moisture, hence some greater cloud cover tomorrow. Will end up partly sunny for your Saturday. A few coastal showers possible in the morning, but then as we head into the afternoon, as our wind continues to push onshore from the west, that's going to push all our activity towards the Atlantic coast. So tomorrow's shaping up mostly dry. Notice where most of the rain is setting up over towards the Space Coast there, over on the 95 corridor. And then going into Sunday, we'll have that westerly wind continue. We'll stay mostly dry outside of maybe a few coastal showers in the morning, and then scattered storms develop inland through the afternoon. So best time to get everything done on Sunday will be earlier in the day before some of those storms develop. But our coastline should stay mostly dry. Great beach weekend this weekend. Most of the rain will set up inland with those highest totals along the 95 corridor. We'll stay unsettled into next week, so get those umbrellas ready. You'll need them next week. Here's a look at that marine forecast. Light chop on the bay, seas at 1 foot. That water's like glass right now. Great day to get out on the water. 7-day shows the unsettled weather, but mostly dry through the weekend. Most of the storms set up inland. Temperatures will hold in the upper 80s.